How is everybody? Dr. Katka here for our sunset musings. Today is Tuesday the 13th, and I'll just do a brief sunset musings for you today. You know, we're nearing our 100th. Would you believe that? We had 50th anniversary not so long ago, and we're going to be coming up on 100th. So that's 3 months of sunset musings, and I truly was inspired by, remember that first time? It was the first time I met a fellow sun gazer who literally, she pulled up a chair right on, I was running late, so I couldn't go up a mountain. I just went up this hill on the street, and she pulled up a chair. She parked her car, pulled up her chair, took a cup of coffee, and just sat there watching the sunrise. And I thought, oh my goodness, where are you coming from? Where did you just come from? She says, my doctor told me that this is gonna heal me, and it did. And I thought, ooh, who is this doctor? Like, I'm so grateful to hear it was her holistic MD, and her holistic MD was doing a sunrise kind of walk up a Camelback Mountain very often, and she did a little share with her patients, and I thought, oh my gosh, that is such a great idea. Let me see what we can do about that. Hello. So today we are kind of in a pre-celebratory mode a little bit. And what I want to share with you today, the sun looks kind of like a fire. Do you see that? It looks like on fire a little bit. That's amazing. I really, my goal is, my desire is to gather whoever can and do like a literally group in-person sunset viewing and do a celebration, meditation, powerful process experience, because while you're experiencing it, it's still on a screen, and I just want you to experience it, because the sun truly is transmitting rays to us kind of 24/7, even in the dark in a way, but especially during the day and during the sunset sunrise. Remember, we can actually view it, so we get a little bit extra. But so today I'm just grateful to this soul that inspired me to do this, and that just was right there. You know, sometimes when you have other people do the same thing and believe in the same thing, it really helps. However, what happens now, especially lately, there's a lot of people believing in a lot of different things, and somehow what has become okay is to tell, like, if I don't believe in what you believe in, somehow it is okay for me to be very vocal about it and to tell you that what you believe in is not right and what I believe it is right. I do try to share my passion, and there is such a fine line sometimes, you know, with sharing what I believe in and my passion, and then telling somebody that their thing is not right, or judging. So there's a huge difference, and sometimes it's very subtle. So I'm just gonna encourage us to be understanding that we are all going to have our beliefs, and we're going to all have our safeties and what makes us feel safe. And sometimes when others threaten it, it will trigger a deep parts of us that want to come to our rescue. And oftentimes what happens is they really want to come to our rescue and push the other people away, either by being really forceful or by telling them you're not right and what are you doing about. So anyways, what I'm trying to say is, in today's world, we're really experiencing more than ever. We're experiencing the push and pull between this thinking and that thinking and that thinking. It's easy to get lost. So I encourage us, and that's kind of what, you know, somebody asked me, like, I'm so busy, like, why would I want to be in a community? And I keep saying that, and I'm just so grateful, because in a community of people that understand this and that really understand that we are all of who we are, with the beautiful joys and with the, you know, uncomfortable pains, and to just be able to be who I am and know that it's okay and there will be no judgment, it's really kind of priceless today. And it is harder and harder to come by, and it's special. So I'm grateful for it. We did our 33-day immersion, and tomorrow is our day 33. We're coming together, celebrate in our Field of Truth community, and just been very special. And the one thing I want to share with you is the most important thing really today and going forward is, just like the sun is teaching us, you know, let's remember that we are not just this ball of matter, right? Like just this body of matter. We are so much more. Like the rays of the sun, however many thousands of miles, are reaching our planet, reaching us, and making our lives possible. That analogy really translates to every single human being. Like we are this ray of, you know, if you just think about how our body makes energy, electricity, quote unquote, we are this electromagnetic potential that literally moves outward. So we are this little sun, sometimes really big sun inside of us, and it is important that we learn to cultivate it. You know, there's a lot of cultures, they actually are, like the Chinese medicine and the Buddhist culture, they are taught to cultivate this special life force within. They call it chi, they call it prana, you name it. It is the life force of who we are. And somehow in our Western world, we have completely disconnected from that, and we have used the mind. We're approaching our body and trying to heal the body from that level, disconnected from the energy that actually runs the body, just kind of backwards. So what we have to do is realize that that is going on, pull back and start cultivating this force. Breath is the number one, grounded on planet Earth, standing barefoot is great if we can, watching the sun, you know, morning, night when we can, literally just focusing inward, almost like see these arrows going and you turning and going in. Like that's where our focus goes. We can put our hand on our heart, hand on our belly, and just take 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes at night. All we're doing is focusing on what is already there, but by focusing on it, we allow it to expand, which means our vital force can in a way grow because we are sustaining it by our focus. You know, where energy, where focus goes, energy flows. That is kind of what we have been taught and is what we want to remember right now. So as we do that and we become strong in who we are, as the sun is beautifully reminding us, it's going to be so much easier to understand the disconnect and understand that, you know, when we feel hurt and or when we feel like we want to retract, or when we feel unsafe, it's oftentimes comes from a place of our internal disconnection. So we just go within. It's almost like, you know, rebuilding our house inward from the inside out. What I'm trying to say is it's really important right now because there's so much discord and disconnect and chaotic energy, and we can get, you know, like steered left and right. And when we know that that is going on, we just literally understand that, pull back in, and we're good to go. That was it. That was it for today. Just nice and brief sunset musing share, just letting you know that all the power really lies within, as we have talked about before. So look at that. You're not gonna believe it. I found a hammer right here. I don't know, what would an analogy of a hammer be? No idea, but maybe one of you will come up with that. Also share with me what would you like to talk about for our next Medical Monday. And don't forget to go At the bottom of our yesterday's Medical Monday, I posted later a protocol for the lymph, so make sure you go back to it. Somebody was asking me today, where is your protocol for the lymph? So, all right, all the best, you guys. Many blessings. Bye. Take care.